love this area and we've lived here for the past 6 years. We desperately wanted to stay and we were more than prepared to stay.
London rents increased by 17% during 2022. That's the highest year-on-year increase the city has recorded since 2007. On average, London's renters, who are single earners, spend 48.4% of their income on rent. In 2021, that figure was just 42.7%.
There was no way that we could afford to heat or eat on that budget with our rent probably being about a good 90% of my pay packet.
There are also no rent controls in London, meaning that landlords have the power to charge as much rent as they think is reasonable and can get. In a highly competitive market with more demand than supply for rental properties, this has led to sky-high prices that are unaffordable for many. As a writer and comedian, Dave's job also ties him to the city.
I unfortunately don't really have too much choice in where I'm based, so I have to really be in the capital. I love London. It's absolutely incredible. I think it's a beautiful city to live in, and to be honest, I think it gets better as time goes on.
Many of London's renters, including Dave and his partner, have been forced to move. He has been living in the city for around 11 years and lived in his previous flat in South London for 6 of them. Dave and his partner paid £950 a month for the one-bedroom flat, but in July 2022, his landlord proposed to increase rent by 26% to £1,200.
We were surprised at how much the rent was going up, and when we said, look, I think it's reasonable that there is going to be inflation. I think it is reasonable that prices do go up. We will negotiate at, say, 15%. Does that sound good to you? And they said, absolutely not. It's 26% increase or nothing. I think paying the higher rental price was absolutely never an option. But also the fact that the landlord had so openly showed a disregard not only for our well-being but also our safety and health. There were people using drugs on our doorstep, there were people urinating on our doorstep as well. They'd set up our gas meter wrongly and also, I think, unsafely as well.
After saving for over a decade, Dave and his partner were able to purchase a flat together on the edge of inner London. Their monthly mortgage is now lower than their increased rent would have been.
We were incredibly fortunate in order to be able to buy somewhere, and I know not everyone is that fortunate as we were, but the difference is now, instead of paying rent to pay somebody else's mortgage, we're now paying our own mortgage to hopefully one day, when the year 3000 comes, to actually pay off our own mortgage.
Dave is also hopeful that there will be long-term savings, as him and his partner can maintain the flat well and make small repairs themselves.
In the long term, actually owning our own flat and being able to nip things in the bud and maintain the place as it should be will actually save us more money.
However, buying a property is not an option for the majority of renters in inner London, as the average property price is £638,000.